Hey, you guys. Good evening. My name is Marlene. This is Marley Grace Creations. Welcome to my Facebook page. And if you're watching me from YouTube, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're watching me right now and that live button's up there, I'm live. If it's not there, then I've already been live and you're watching the replay. If you'll just let me know you're here and watching the replay, I would appreciate that. And if you get a chance to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe and like and do all the things, I would appreciate that very much. Hey Diane, hey Betty. I'm right now just getting some of these rows of pearls cut apart because I'm probably going to need them in a little bit. So, give everybody a minute to hop on. Hey, Laurie. How are you? These things are not hard at all to do. They're just hard to hang on to. They just kind of get away from you. So, there's kind of a rhythm to this. Love the hairdo. Girl, this ain't no hairdo. This has been out in the rain. I stuck a headband on, which I don't do very often, but I was just kind of in the mood not to care today. And then this afternoon it stormed again, so bad. City Gate, Virginia. Hey, Betty. Hey, Patty. How are you? I have not heard of City Gate, Virginia before, so I do not have a clue. I know where Virginia is, but hey, Kathy Bender, how are you? I think I'm going to need all these rows, so I'm just going to get them cut apart. Hey, Nancy. Well, everybody's hopping on, and then nobody will miss anything. I'm going to do a big pumpkin tonight with some vintage stuff on it, so for all you... Hey, Ava. This is about the best way to do it. Just move it up. Some of this bling is hard to cut apart. And I just thought I might not use these pearls, but if I decide to, and I get really involved in something, I hate to stop, especially if your hands are nasty, and cut these things apart. Then if I need them, they'll be right here ready. Hey, Sharon. Thank you for the sweet compliment, Sharon. Hey, AB. I see you're up tonight. Yay. We're going to do a somewhat vintage pumpkin. I have a dolly that I bought at the antique place where my booth is. And it's a real old one. Hey, Sheila. And it's the only one I could find in the whole place. But I've got a few ordered, and I have a friend that's supposed to bring me some. This one had some kind of an orangey gold edges, which is very unusual. So I was trying to kind of keep it that way. Hey, Susan. Because my first thought was paint it, you know. Put it on, get it dry, and paint over it. And I thought, oh, it just hurts my heart. I don't think I can do that. So I just went with it, with the colors that it is. We're going to make it work. So I've been to Hobby Lobby today again. And I've been looking around in my craft stash for some different flowers and leaves. And love pumpkin crafts. Do y'all not get tired of pumpkin stuff? Okay, one more row to cut apart, and then I'll show you the pumpkin we're going to do. Hey, Melissa. And we'll start painting it. I'm going to paint this pumpkin in cashew because cashew is kind of an antique-y looking white. It's not stark white. It's not gold. It's not yellow. So it'll go with everything else we're using. Looking forward to seeing tonight's pumpkin. This is going to be one of those big paper mache pumpkins tonight. How are you, Nancy? Hey, Miss Steph, my sweet sassy chick's on. Thanks for hopping on a minute anyway, or however long you can. She is a busy girl. Busy girl. Okay. All right, those are cut apart in case I need them. I got them ready to go. So, all right, let's get some cashew. 2 days in a row, I know, right? I feel honored. Oh, staying cool. We've been having terrible storms this afternoon. We had patio furniture blowing all over the place. Tonight, we're going to do one of these big whoppers. Hey, Jerry Dunn. How are you, sweet friend? Hey, Trish. And let's see. Let me get... And I'm going to do some crackle, but I'm going to cheat. I'll show you. I'll show you. If I was not doing this with y'all, I would do it and for real let it crackle. But since, you know, it's a 2 or 3 step process, and I think I will just do it the cheat way. The same circles you do. Oh, we do. We have a lot of the same friends. That's kind of awesome, right? Yes, it is a big one. This is one of those paper mache pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. They're a little more this year than they were last year, but so is everything else. So what the world, you know? And if you've noticed, y'all, Hobby Lobby now has most everything they have on sale. Now, today they had their wall decor, and I've been waiting on that to go on sale because I wanted a new print for my kitchen that I had picked out a while back, and I refused to buy it till it was wall decor week, you know. But they used to have 50% off. And so if this wasn't on sale this week, 50% off, it would be the next week or the next. Well, it's not like that anymore. Most everything is 40% off. So, what do you do? Hey, Florida. Let's see. Okay. Big one, yes. Yes. I said, hey, Florida, didn't I? So you did group admin work, make a reel. I've been busy. Oh, made a reel. I talked to a little girl at church the other night, and she's kind of helping me out with this edit thing. Kind of. So, but I did a reel, I think the first 3-4 days of pumpkins. So pretty soon I'll do another reel and include the newer ones. And eventually I will do a reel and put them all in there. So, hey Donna. So this is not white. This is kind of a creamy golden white. This is called Cashew. It's by Waverly. So, pumpkins you making this time? Tonight, 1. You mean how many altogether? Well, 30 days if I can come up with a pumpkin that long, that many days. Who asked that question? Hey, Helen. Who asked that question? I feel like I'm so far from y'all tonight. Oh, who was Florida? I'm trying to do 30 days of pumpkins again, Florida. We'll see how far I can get. My husband says, no way, you cannot, not unless you duplicate those. And I duplicated one, the pretty blue and white one. We did that one last year. I still had those napkins, some of them. And everybody loves those. And when you get finished, it looks like porcelain. So I did one of those a couple nights ago. Thank you, Helen. I know it's pretty cool after a live. It shows who sprinkled, who gave stars, how many minutes people were on, who was on, who came, you know. So they're really good about some stuff. But I tell you what, lately, when I go to get off of here on my lives at night, sometimes, last night, for example, it would only let me save it to 30 days. So I have been very, very slack about my YouTube channel. So last night I stayed up late, very late. And, oh good, from Barb. Barb has some. I get most of my napkins, if I don't find them out somewhere, from Becky at Bottle Creek Napkins. But wherever you find them, these lights play tricks with my eyes when I'm doing this color. I can't tell if I've painted over a lot of it or not. Let's see. Oh, I can see it this way. So, some of you guys who have never been to my YouTube channel, the name of my channel is Marley Grace Creations. And of course, it's M-A-R-L-Y. Like the flower sack one the best so far. Do you, Betty? So far, well, I like that one too, and it looked really pretty this morning. I like doing that one, and it was a lot of fun. My favorite so far is number 4 and number 1. But anything shabby chic with those florals on it, I just can't not love that. And then the neutral one I like too. Tomorrow night we're going to do another neutral one. Thank you. Thanks for sprinkling, and thanks to you guys who have already, I know some of you went to my YouTube channel today, and when you go and subscribe, it gives me a notice letting me know right away that so-and-so did that. So thank you. Because eventually I will be able to do videos right straight to YouTube. Okay, I think that's good and covered. One coat anyway. I love Shabby Chic too, Sheila. Thank you, AB. I appreciate it. I don't know what color this stem is going to be, but for right now, let's just get this color on it. And I can always paint over it if I change my mind or when I make up my mind. So let's just get some paint on that. Okay. Thank you, AB. I appreciate you saying that. Hey, Carolyn Temple. For the longest time, I called Carolyn Tucker. Forever. And I kept thinking, I don't think that's right. I even had her in my book that way. I had her names flip-flop. So I got it now, girl. Carolyn, did you get your stuff straightened out where you were at? I just wondered if you got to do the double authorization thing. This is just about dry. This dries pretty quick because it's paper, you know. These are light. I missed a whole bunch there on the bottom. I can see it now. Hey, Billy. Okay, let me get a softer brush. Let's see. No, not yet. Going to bank tomorrow. I hope you get it straightened out. You will. You will eventually. Just, you know, don't worry about it. You will get it straight. Just make sure that you asked for that. I got a message the other night that somebody was trying to use my, What account was it they were trying to use? I think it might have been PayPal, but they can't because I have double authorization. So anytime somebody would try to use mine, they send me a code and I have to use it or it won't open. So that is the best way to go. Maybe get a bunch of things. Okay, this is just about dry. So, you must have had an auction, Steph, did you? Okay, now, okay, I'm going to put this on. And this is very messy. I have had this thing down in Mod Podge because I had it in my head the way my grandmother used to do starch these. I just cut the very, very center out and it was very, very little, but it just made that open up. So then I'm going to push it down and get it where I want it. See the gold orange on the bottom? And that's the only one in the whole place. But it's perfect for, hey Rena, for fall and for pumpkins, right? So, let me just stretch it out here a little bit and get it where I want it. It's, the color that it originally was, I didn't tea stain it or anything. It was already like that. It is pretty, isn't it? I just want to get it on those ribs like that. Oh, it pulls it down a little bit too. It looks pretty that way. All right. Okay. Now, I'm sticky. Let me get some wipes here. I bet I hadn't opened these yet. Nope. Yes, it is going to be shabby looking. Okay, let me throw that bag away because I'm not going to put it back in that bag. When that dries, it's going to be stuck and it's going to be stiff. That's what I want. Hey, Jan. I have some textured stamps here. I'm going to try a few of those. When I put, excuse me a minute. When I put the brick wallpaper in my kitchen, I use these stamps on that, and it looked like exposed brick, and I'm hoping it'll kind of look like that. If not, I'll just do the crackle. So I'll do one and see how it goes. I think I'm going to use watering can gray here. See how that goes. These stamps are texture stamps, and it's hard to tell. It just looks, you know, like a mess probably to y'all, but I'll show you in just a minute. And I'm using watering can gray on this. And it may not look right. We'll try and see. I'm not sure yet. Let me try a different one. For some reason, I think I'm going to like crackle better, but I'm not giving up yet. I'll turn it around a minute and let you guys look. Let me do one more place here on another rib. You know, the worst thing we can do is paint over it and start over. No big deal. I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't like it on there. Okay, now I know. Now I know, now I know. So I'm just going to wipe that off and then go over it with a little bit of paint. What does my baby wipe I just had in my hand? Did I throw it away? Probably did. No big deal. I'll get another one. You love this part, the texture part. I don't think I do on this. I love that stamp, but I don't think I want it on this like that. It's not going to wipe off, but I'm going to get the most of it off, and then I won't have as much cover up. Boy, that's sticky. Ugh. You might like it with rust or white ink with a stamp. Maybe. Probably rust, but I think right now that is just wrong on this. So let me get some paint on that. Cover it up. And then I'm going to get my crackle stamp out. And I might not like the crackle at all either. Maybe it doesn't need that. We'll see in a minute. You know, you think you have it all figured out. You don't always. I know what I have in my head, but it doesn't mean it's going to work. It was just a little bit too dark. Yeah, it was wrong. It was way wrong, wasn't it? It was a lot too dark. Okay. I think I'm going to use Vintage Photo, Hey Sue, and do some crackle on this. You're here. Grab your popcorn. Last Coke. Sit back and chill out. Who was it? Some of y'all come in every night and say, I got my popcorn ready. I'm like, okay. Okie dokie. Just a little, oh yeah, it was too dark. I think it was a lot too dark. Okay, here's some crackle. That'll be good crackle for that, I think. But you know, well, I was gonna say, never mind. Wrong nursery rhyme. Wrong nursery rhyme. Okay, now let's try something else. I may paint over this too. Who knows? I've got so much junk on this desk. If y'all could see it, you can hardly see the pumpkin. Not up here, but all around here. Because I don't really know what I'm going to use yet. Thanks for all the sweet little hearts floating up there. And the stars. Somebody sent me stars too. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, let's get a little crackle on this and see what happens. I can't shift it around. I just need to kind of touch it in a few spots. Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, way better. See the crackle? And it's not a whole lot. It's going to be more, so I'll do some more. I may even use that egg crackle. I've got... Let me use a smaller crackle here. Use this one. Somebody else sent stars. Thank you, AB. Root beer. Somebody's drinking root beer. Oh, yeah, much better, huh? Much better. Let me just get this loaded and I can turn it around a bunch of ways and use it. Use a lot of it. So let me just... touching the top, and it's so sticky. I think I have some here too. Hey, Pat. Yes, it is way better, isn't it? I know that's loud. Sorry, y'all. Okay, let me get it here. Yeah, that's looking better. Oh, the crackle on there. I'm going to need to get it closer to the cracks too. Okay, that's enough of that. I think it's good. Okay, now I'm going to glue some of these pearls on there. I'm just going to lift this up. I just think vintage needs pearls, right? Hey, Diane. One thing about doing these with hot glue, you have to do it quick because the hot glue dries so fast. There we go. Probably have to go back later and put that last little pearl down to make sure that it doesn't keep pulling the rest of them up. So how are you, Diane? Somebody, these ladies were making fun of my glue gun the other day. I've had that thing so long. It has been with me for years, and it is the best glue tool ever. I bet I could not even find one like it anymore. It's hot. As a matter of fact, that was real hot. I think I might end up with a blister on my finger. It's okay. Two more. See what I mean about cutting these first? If I'd had to stop right now and cut these, it would have been such a pain. And these pearls too, you have to kind of get a rhythm going because they want to flip over on their side or flip over the other way. So you just got to keep turning them. It was hard to decide what color to do this pumpkin because of this doily. I wanted to do it a real sagey pale green, and then that wouldn't look right. I wanted to do it white. That wouldn't look right. I was going to do it ivory. That would have been okay. It was still too white. So I think cashew's probably the best bet. Good evening, Susan. Okay, I've got it in all of them. Now let me go and secure the bottom there. See, down at the bottom, like you see one is loose. Down here you see it's loose. If you don't glue that last one down good, then eventually something will get caught on it and it'll pull your whole row off. So make sure that last one gets down good. And then the whole row is going to stay put. Okay. Now it is pearls. I soaked this in a baggie for a few hours of Mod Podge. One reason is so when it dries, it'll be a little bit stiff and it'll shape the pumpkin, lay down good. And it won't take it too long to dry, but that way it'll also stick to the pumpkin without me having to do too much gluing it on. So, hey Jennifer. Thanks, Susan. This is a real crochet doily. It's old. I bought it at, I have a booth in an antique store, antique mall place. And let me get that down. And it's the only one I found. See, as I go, I'm just kind of putting it down and getting crackle. You like the crackle? I think it turned out good. I thought about those texture stamps, and I use those on a lot of things, but that, if I'd have used Vintage Photo, it might have been okay, honestly, but it's okay. We'll be doing some other stuff to it. Hey, Emma Kay. That's okay, girl. You ain't never late to my page. We're here. And you know what? If we were already done, there's always a replay, so. You know, every time I look in there, it looks like a waffle or a pancake. It looks like a big, what is that? Oh, I'm not even, I don't know. I kind of wish I'd have put the pearls on the top of the doily. I still can. And Kathy, all I did was cut just a little bitty hole, you know, in the center, and then it kind of spread apart and went right over that stem. So yeah, it's drying pretty good. Thank you, Emma. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue around just to hold some of it down. Some of it's sticking really good, but I don't want anybody to be picking it off. I wonder what little lady crocheted this doily. I could just see her sitting in a chair doing it. Could you? Thanks for the stars. Somebody else sent stars. And you know, that's another thing when you guys send stars and I go, you know, I get off them here and do what I have to do to get it to load. It tells me who sent stars and all that stuff. So it tells me a lot of stuff there quick. Who shared. It even tells me how many 1-minute watchers and how many 3-minute watchers and how many 30-minute watchers. And I'm like, but they can't keep you going live. I mean, you know, last night I tried to save it. It told me I could only save it in 30 minutes. I'm like, so for those of you who were not on earlier, I have a YouTube channel. If you've never been to my YouTube channel, it's the same name as this page, Marley Grace Creations. Hey, Franklin, welcome. And so go there and check out the videos. And, of course, they're there forever. They don't go away like Bookface does us. And subscribe and like and all that stuff. So I'd appreciate it because eventually when the numbers go up, then I'll be able to do videos straight to, you won't believe the process of loading it to YouTube. It's a process. Okay. This is the, where's my scissors? Get this little taggy thing off. This is the knob that I bought to go on the top of this today. Isn't that beautiful? And it's going to sit up here, so these flowers that I'm putting on are going to go. Let's see. Let me get some of this in there first. And I want to hold it up straight. Give it a bunch of glue. It looks like it's going to be crooked no matter what I do. Okay. You hold it right there and give it some more. Hey, Linda, Thomas, how are you tonight? Let's see. Gotta run. Love you, girl. We've got to talk soon. I mean, for real talk, you know. We've got to catch up. We're all too busy, but we should not be that busy. Okay, let me get all that hot glue up in there and let it dry and get it so it'll be somewhat straight. Let me hold it just a minute. I saw that you were trying, and when I went back and watched the messages, y'all, I could read them. And you said, several of you had the sweetest messages on there. One of you said, I wish you could see all the sweet messages we're giving you. We love this pumpkin and stuff like that. And I thought, well, how sweet. But I couldn't. I could read, thank you. That's Hobby Lobby, and this week they're 50% off, y'all. So this knob was about $4, maybe. So, okay, let's see. And I picked some little flowers. And I could not decide. This looks like it goes more with it. And this is kind of got some gold in there. I think I like this, though. I'm going to do this. Pull this apart. Yes, I am. It looks like an older kind of hydrangea. Oh, I really pulled that one apart. I mean, I tore it up. It's okay. It's going to get glued anyway. So, I'll rearrange these and all that here in just a little bit. I don't want to cover up the dolly, but I want it to be... Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I want it to be... I want it to kind of blend with the colors. I don't want to hide the knob either, so I put that down a little bit. The colors are perfect. I have a little bit of gold. I'm going to add some of the, I've got one piece. Now I don't know what I've glued on or what I haven't, so let me check it here. That to come down just a little bit more on a couple of spots. I have a little bit of gold. I'm going to add just a little bit of this gold here and there, and that kind of matches the edging on this just a little bit. It looks more like fall. Spending your 47th anniversary watching me. Bless your heart. Is your husband watching too? Or is he somewhere doing something else? See, there's some gold right there. I'm just kind of adding a little bit of gold to this. And I'm putting it in different spots. I'm not just going around and whoa, that's not sticking it on the top. See, there's some, there's some. See, y'all, you don't have to use anything the way you see it, the way it is. And I just got a big old drip. You're making him watch. Hey, husband, happy 47th anniversary. You're a good husband. I think my husband just went to bed, if I'm not mistaken. I think I heard him go to bed. See, I want this to come. See how I'm bringing it down just a little bit? Down. Instead of just keep piling it in there. Kind of let it drape down some. Okay, I think that's plenty. Is that enough gold in there? Did I have more? I do have a little bit more. I need some right here. Okay. Now I need a few leaves. I don't know what kind of leaves these are. These are not hydrangea leaves, but I think they'll be fine. They'll work. They're pretty green. I wanted more. I lost that one. I love this color of leaves, but I only had one. I couldn't find any more. That would have been perfect on there. Okay, so I'm going to paint those that color then. Why not? Because look at the difference between this color and this color. Big difference, huh? Yep, need some paint. I won't get it exact, but we're going to blend this stuff. The Race Duncan Williams. I don't think I've seen you on before, have I? Were you on last night? I know there were several Teresas on last night. Dry brush, the bright on the pale color. Yep. Yep. That's what I'm doing, girl. That's what I'm doing. You read my mind. And then I'll add some of that pink blush on there. And see what I just said, you know, you don't have to use anything the way you see it, the way it is. Sometimes I'll go to Goodwill and pick up something and my husband will be like, what do you want to do with that? Ooh, I can see 10 things. He's like, but then, you know, occasionally we'll be in Goodwill or thrift store and he'll say, don't you need these? Like, that's always funny. Like, yep, I do need those. It's always those little Dollar Tree oval buckets for some reason, too. He thinks I just need, like, I don't know, 50 of those. I do use them for stuff, but... Okay, y'all, I'm just painting leaves. Nothing exciting yet. Hey, Jill. Thank you. Welcome, girl. Do you know, you guys in my private group, the reason I'm saying that is because I'm looking at Jill. I have the wrong Mondays on my calendar to draw for the Napkin Club. To draw tonight. I'm like, no. We just drew last week, so. So I pretty much got to redo my whole calendar in there. Okay, this is probably plenty of leaves. If not, I'll paint a few more. Now, I need some blush. What color is on this leaf? Kind of a corally blush, okay. Hey, Mary. Welcome, girl. Okay, I'm just going to put some of that pink kind of in the center and wipe it back. It's too much on that one. It's okay. All he needs a dab. Y'all know what a dab is? Okay. I even love the shape of that leaf. I don't know where I got that thing or what it came off of, but I would really like to have some more of them. Oh, thanks. I didn't feel like doing my hair today, Mary, Nancy. I've been out in the weather too much today, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going in there and doing my hair again. So, as my granddaughter says, you get what you get and don't pitch a fit. Right? A little more than a smidge. You're right. You are right. A dab. Okay, there's some pink on those leaves. Just a little bit of blush in the middle, kind of. That might be a little more than a little, but it's okay. As it's drying, it's not very blush, so I'll just put a dab more. Okay, I think they're fine. Fine, fine. Danny's quick, light touch. A dab. A dab. Not Dan. A dab is a quick, light touch. Yep. All right. Let me put some. Oh, this one's like coming off or something. I don't like the way it looks. Let me get it down. Oh, they are flowers. I do not have my glasses on. These are flowers, but these are leaves that I'm painting. So, yes, they are, Mary. It's okay. If I didn't have my glasses on, they probably wouldn't even look like that. crazy about the shape of these, but I think they'll be okay once they get down. Oh yeah, they're okay. They're okay. Hey Sherry, how are you? I want to move that one. Put it right on that other side. It's too close. Hey Kathy, how are you? Okay, y'all. Here we go. Vintage pumpkin. I think it is done. Let me glue that flower on top of that leaf. It didn't look so good. Yes, ma'am, that works. Which one? I think this pumpkin is your favorite. See, the doilies there. You really can't see it, but you can see it. So you see it's all up in there. See there, and there's the knob. I wish the knob showed just a little bit more. I might can tuck. Oh yeah, let me do that. That's what it needs. Let me get a thing here. Yes, that's what it needs. It looks like these flowers are floating out in thin air. Thank you. Who said that? Susan. Y'all are sweet. Let me get that tucked under there. I tell you what, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to be on here tonight with the storms like they were, but I think they're gone. Yeah, that's looking better. And I can see the pumpkin stem better, which is our antique knob. It's really not an antique knob. It looks like it, but it's not. It's a Hobby Lobby one. Hey, Brenda. I'm just tucking it under there with some glue. And it should stay put. Okay, that's much better. Now we can see the knob better. And these hydrangeas look older, like the older variety of hydrangeas. I think these are called blush, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Okay, I still think the pearls need, well, you can't really see it though. Okay. Anybody have any suggestions? Do y'all think it needs anything else? Hey, Brenda. Okay, there you go. I think I'm going to put a little blush on the pumpkin. I sure am. If I sit here and look at it long enough, I'll figure out what it needs. Thank you, Emma. I think it just needs a little bit of blush on this pumpkin. It's just too... something. And that's not really pink. It's kind of a coral pink. And I'm just barely putting some on, like blushing it. So it's just barely on there. There. A little more. Okay, that's what it needed, and I'm done. There you go. There, so you can see the doily in there. It's in there, it's pretty, it's just not the star of the show. Really, the star of the show, I think, is the knob. What do y'all think? Love the pearls. Let's see. I think that's lovely, lovely. Somebody said something about pearls. What? You can always put individual pearls. Oh, I could. I have some. All right. Okay. Let's see. I know I have some if I find them. Give me just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Look here. Look at there. Those are big pearls. Those are pearls. So I think I will just add a pearl here and a pearl there. Just kind of scatter them in there. I need some hot glue though. No, you gotta have pearls. Yes. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, they hit the floor. It's almost like you turn it and you have a surprise. I do too. I love pearls on vintage stuff. One of my favorite quotes, Jackie Kennedy said, "Pearls are always appropriate." And y'all, I wear pearls almost every day. Almost every day. Almost every Sunday. I just love pearls. Oh, well, I wear these nearly every day too. Not because she said so, but because I think she's right. Let's see if I have a few more. I think I'm probably out. I've got pink and I have silver, but I do not want to. Oh, there's one more. Okay, I've got one more. I got to make it count. And I guess I better buy some more big pearls. Okay, let's see. There's one there, one there, one there, one there. Okay, right here needs to be pearl. Pearl somewhere right there. Yeah, right there. Well, there's two close, kind of close, but it's kind of hid, but it's kind of like a surprise down in there. Okay. There you go. Look at the pearls in there. Every now and then you just see pearl, and there's not a lot, but it doesn't need to be. So, there. You just turn it, and you just see a pearl. Okay, y'all. I'm loving it. This is pumpkin number 9. Happy anniversary. I forgot your first name. Your husband. Anyway, happy 47th anniversary. Am I right? Am I right? I hope y'all are eating dessert or something while you're doing this. Thanks for hopping on, y'all. I appreciate it so much. This is pumpkin number 9. Tomorrow. See, tomorrow's Tuesday. Yes. I was thinking, I have class in the morning. I'm going to spend the day with my dad, but I'll be here at nighttime. So, I'll be back on here tomorrow night at 9 o'clock for pumpkin number 10. And, I think may change my mind. You know, I change my mind sometimes 20 minutes before live. But if I don't change my mind, I'm going to kind of duplicate one that Hobby Lobby is selling. So, we're going to see. It's a $20 pumpkin. We're going to see if we can do it. Probably cost us $150 to do it, right? Who knows? Anyway, all right, you guys. Good night. Thank you for hopping on. If you're watching me right now from YouTube, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much. And here is tonight's pumpkin. So, if you're watching me right now and you don't see that like button up there, or you're not on YouTube, then you're watching the replay. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask and I'll answer them. I usually check my messages the same night or first thing the next morning. Okay? You guys sleep well. Bye.